Welcome to Wing and Barrel Ranch, Sonoma's members-only sporting retreat for those who expect the exceptional. I'm Tara Polley, your host in the North Bay. You're watching The American Dream, and today I'm opening doors to an exclusive Sonoma experience you normally need a VIP pass for. Hidden within 1,000 acres of the Sonoma countryside lies Wing and Barrel Ranch. But it's not just Wild West meets Yellowstone, it's about what you can actually do here. At every corner, there's a carefully crafted adventure. Take the shooting grounds. The 25-acre clay course was designed by Chris Batha, which, if you're in the world of sports shooting, you already know is like having Jimi Hendrix tune your guitar. There's also trap and skeet shooting. 15 fully automated stations, a high tower, a 5-stand, and check out the pond, stocked with bluegill, catfish, and bass, and set up for fly casting. Don't miss the archery field and even an old-world stagecoach station. Created by Charlie Palmer and executed by head chef Jim Cutler, the menus change with the seasons and the land. Think farm to table and bi-monthly vintners dinners with producers who are part of this community. More than a meal, it's connection over time. And at the center of it all is a visionary. If you're running in the right circles, you've heard Darius Anderson's name. He's trusted by leaders, conservationists, and vintners. And his work is built with purpose and permanence. This place, it's personal. Darius, thank you so much for welcoming us into your world today. This is such an amazing property. Can you tell me how all of this got started?
Yeah, I grew up in a family where my dad was a policeman, and he brought me out to learn how to use his service revolver. And there was an old club that was about 5 miles from here, and I went out there and I saw a bunch of people in orange, and I thought, God, that looks really fun. And my dad got me a lesson the next week, and I've been hunting ever since.
I know you've also been quoted as saying that you have to have the courage of conviction and be willing to fail to build something great, which is something that I say all the time. So
right.
What lessons do you think you've learned in the course of creating this property?
The reality of trying to do a hunt club and selling, shotguns in California is a pretty big challenge. And you have to have a conviction, you have to have a dream, and you have to really have a passion.
And I know you have all kinds of programs. You have a speaker series, you travel with your members. Tell us a little bit about those extra activities.
Yeah, I wanted to stimulate people from an athletic standpoint. So we've got, rifle, pistol, archery, clay shooting, fishing. I wanted to stimulate their minds. So we have a salon series, and we've had members of the military, astronauts, political figures, athletes, winemakers come in. And then I wanted to stimulate their palate. So we bring in a lot of visiting chefs that traditionally do a lot with wild game. And we combine them with a winemaker from the region. And then, our members get to experience food from outside the market. And it's really been a great thing. And a lot of people, like the concert series last night, we had 60, 70 people here. And because of that, it's a little tough to do in the middle of the summer, but people still show up. So it's all working.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on The American Dream today.
I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tonight at Wing and Barrel Ranch, a carefully crafted event has been curated for a select group of members. Because there's a certain kind of mastery that doesn't compete, it complements. That's what happens when the Dalmore whiskey and Davidoff cigars share the same room. The Dalmore has been producing single malt whiskey in the Scottish Highlands since 1839, and you can taste that legacy in every bottle. But what sets it apart is the way it matures in some of the rarest casks in the world. The process is slow, deliberate, and unmistakably Scottish. No shortcuts, no compromise, just generations of quiet obsession poured into a glass. Davidoff approaches cigars with that same standard. They're made for those who know what it means to appreciate the process. From aged tobaccos to exacting construction, everything about a Davidoff cigar is built to reward ritual, not routine. And here at Wing and Barrel Ranch, where everything is selected for people who value craftsmanship over hype, this pairing fits naturally. The Dalmore and Davidoff don't try to outshine each other. They speak the same language: precision, legacy, and a deep respect for doing things the right way. There's a certain kind of person that knows what quality looks like. They see it, they feel it, and when something's been done right, they know. It's about honoring mastery in all forms, and Wing & Barrel is mastery personified. And for the right kind of person, it feels like coming home. I'm Tara Polley with The American Dream. I hope you'll join us next time.